Hello, hey guys, it's Allison, and welcome to Worst Cooks Pajama Talk. Okay, we have a double episode tonight, you guys, because I missed last week. I was working on a project, but you guys, I cannot wait to talk about Worst Cooks in America. I'm thrilled with this season. I am so thrilled with this season. I have loved everything about it. It just makes me happy, guys. Like, it's Worst Cooks is back, and I feel great about that. Okay, so here we go. Let me, oh wait, oh man. That would have been so cool if I had done it. I got one.
How's it going?
I thought I could have gotten one. I don't know why I didn't do that. I was, hello. Okay, here we go. Let's accept that one. Okay, do you see the smile on my face? Are you smiling as big as I'm smiling? Why is, okay, there we
It's
go.
a great season so far.
I have no complaints. I am thrilled with this season. How are you guys doing? What is this? Okay, my phone did the update and I don't understand. There's like a thing. I don't know. Okay, I
Sorry,
can't.
my cat is trying to sabotage me right now. So sorry.
That's okay. Well, guys, it's time to talk about Worst Cooks. We have 2 episodes to recap, and I cannot wait to hear everything you guys have to say. This season is literally, it reminds me of that 90s season that we love so much.
hmm
Bucko, what do you say to that?
I have to agree. I am loving not only that it seems like the antics, although still present, I can't give a complete pass
Not
there,
bad.
but they're
Yeah.
subdued. I mean,
Yeah,
aside from that first week, waving knives around, things like that,
Yeah.
there have been a couple things I've picked up, but overall, I mean, I've noticed more this season. We're getting a lot more in the instruction half, and I'm loving that.
our griping has paid off.
Michelle, do you feel like it's like that 90s season that we love so much?
I think so. There's still. I just want to go through with nail clippers and take those nails back, but
Okay. Fair.
and
I,
to be made
yeah.
to put their hair up. I mean, what we had hair in the first episode.
I think it was Lisa's hair, right? In the first
Well,
episode?
and Julie had hair on her station
Oh.
There we
too.
go. I got you,
Yeah.
Michelle.
Oh, he's putting his hair back. He's ready to go.
No,
But no,
I think so. I mean,
yeah.
I think the recruits, even though they're reality or celebrities,
Yeah.
they are. Some are actually getting it, like Reza,
Yeah.
watching his face light up, or Ryan, who seems like a kind of a big dork. He just watching the look on his face when they get the concept is
Yeah.
very rewarding. But they are doing a lot more in the instruction.
hmm
I'm
Um,
really glad that Ryan is taking it seriously. I mean, I've always kind of thought of him as kind of like a goofball, and I think that's just from like watching the Olympics. He was
yeah,
always kind of like a fun guy, and I really am glad, like you said, that he's really getting it. He's really taking it seriously, and that just makes it all worth it. What is touching me? It's a dog. Okay, sorry, but no, okay, guys. As you guys know, this is Worst Cooks Pajama Talk. We have several things to talk about. I'm gonna be honest. When I was watching the episodes, I didn't take great notes, and the reason why is because I was enjoying it so much. And I feel like this next week, I'm gonna take more detailed notes. I think I was just enjoying it.
well,
Like I
this week
Yeah.
feel.
we have one episode, and next week is a back to back.
Okay, next week is the back to
Next
back. So
it's a
this
back to
week
back.
is
Okay.
just one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so let's talk about it. Okay, for these last episodes that we have missed, obviously the first episode and last week's episode. Thank you guys again for rescheduling for me. Who do you think burnt the toast? I hate starting off with a negative, but really,
Oh,
I honestly, besides the hair, I really didn't have a burnt the toast moment. I mean, I was really thankful that we had, and oh my gosh, I cannot remember her name right now. Queen, the drag queen. What is her name?
Manila.
Manila.
Manila. I love that Manila's, the wigs are up. You know what I mean? They're out of her face. She doesn't really, hello, Evan. She doesn't really have the long nails, which I'm really thankful for. I mean, so I think just basically just getting the hair back is like my only burnt the toast. I'm gonna go to Michelle. Michelle, what was your burnt the toast?
Between the two episodes, I'm going to say
Yeah.
Lisa. Lisa,
hmm
like always, like leaving her plate at the front more than
Yeah.
once, and had to be reminded to pick it up, and just acting like everybody was there to serve her, not She didn't seem like she was trying really hard to learn anything.
Okay, I agree on some part, but I don't. I do think she wanted to be there, but I agree. I think because she is used to being waited on, and at least that girl, that's the truth. I think that she did kind of fall back into that. Hello, how are you? Kind of fall back into that. So I really wish. I think that if she wasn't voted off, I think she really would have learned a lot. I do hope that she learned a lot on the two. Okay,
Well, I
Michelle's
mean,
disagreeing. I'm all okay about disagreeing.
yeah, well, I mean, where she was going, like, trying to get Jeff to do the work for her on one, oh, like, all helpless.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yep.
no. She's very,
That.
very
Yep.
manipulative. That may work on Real Housewives, but that will not work on Worst Cooks.
It will not. It will not. That is something that I learned. Because again, I think that I agree with what you're saying. All right, come on, Lisa. But you were really a joy to watch, and I loved having you on my team. All right. Did you have any other Bertha toast?
I don't know. Amara seems like she's kind of, I don't know. I think her expectations sometimes a little bit different as opposed to just being open. That's the only other thing. She seems kind of like
Yeah.
too princessy.
Do you think it's because obviously she came from like the hip hop shows? Like she does come from a reality TV show background. Like, do you think that that's kind of she's bringing that into the Worst Cooks, or it's
Yeah.
just yeah?
Well, I mean, because they're used to doing the reality thing as opposed to being real. I mean, that's reality
Yeah.
TV is what it is, but
Yeah.
you still have to have like Ryan and Reza and Manila. They're real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're just like,
and CT, which is ironic because
and
he's from reality TV.
CT's been surprising me, but I'll cover that later. So
Okay. But no, I think you have really good points. I think that I see what you're saying that basically the two stars that are really known for being on reality like kind of brought that side of them into this, and
It did.
basically because it's as much as a reality show it's really a cooking show, so I feel like that didn't really translate well. So
mm-mm.
I wouldn't be surprised, sadly, if we see Amara going home this week. I'm gonna call it right now. I don't know, obviously, but I
I
feel
think
like
so.
I
I
feel like
agree.
just again being in the bottom last week, I think was just kind of but her dish did turn out really well. So I could be
Yeah.
totally wrong. I could definitely be wrong. All right. Did you have any more for Bertha Toast?
No, that's pretty much it.
Wait, what about you, Matt? Sorry, my
Aside from
lights. I
those
put
two,
up these bright lights and it's like hurting my eyes. So if I'm like this, I apologize. Go ahead.
those were definitely mine. I even wrote down the quotes of like, "Oh, Jeff, you're here. Can you cook for me?"
Yeah.
Or the one that stood out to me from Mauro was, "How do I know it tastes right? You tasted the dish."
Yeah.
Like, if you, the better question would be, how do you know how to adjust it? Like, how do you know what it's missing versus, well, how do I know it's right? Because I get that from my students all the time.
Yeah.
Drives me nuts. And they hate it when I go, well,
Don't do
did
it.
you follow the procedure? Well, yeah, I did, and then I'm sure it's right. Well, how do I know it's right? Well, you'll find out when you get the answer, when you get the spectroscopy back at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But one that really, and it kills me because
Yeah.
I love this guy. I love this recruit.
Yeah.
CT is a bull in a china shop.
Yeah.
And I've noticed like from the first episode, and pardon my French here
Yeah.
because this is really how I had to write this down. CT butchered the shit out of the chicken, not done right or accurately.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm looking at him like that man, and
Oh my
I
God, sorry,
love
sorry,
him for
sorry.
this. I love him
So
for this
weird.
because
Yeah.
I
no,
see a
sorry.
lot of like I had a friend say to me, "Hey, you kind of look like CT if you were on." I'm like, "Oh," but like he has that energetic like. I would say Ryan is definitely like the golden retriever, but
So
I would go
CT's
say
the bull, and then Ryan is the
CT's a
golden.
golden doodle. CT's got like the golden doodle, the high energy, just like bouncing off the walls.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's doing his damn best, and I can't fault him for that because, like, yeah, the chicken butchering was a mess, or his station looks like a mess. But he's really trying. So as much like he burnt the toast, I would say he lightly overbrowned the toast.
Okay. He
If he
pierced
can
the
get
toast,
his,
if you will.
but I pierced the toast.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry to laugh. I just did not picture you saying the shit out of it. That cracked me up. I'm sorry.
I mean,
But no, but it's true.
I saw that
It is
chicken.
very true.
I've tried butchering chicken, and I will admit, when I first started, I wasn't very good at it.
Yeah.
But looking at what he did, it just felt like And
Who
a
was
brief
the one that
aside,
stole the chicken? Was it Ryan that stole the
Well,
chicken?
he asked if he could take it, and
yep.
then took it, and he said, "Yeah." And then he goes, "Yeah, he stole my chicken."
I have a soft spot for CT in my heart because
I do too.
at the Arts Center where I do a lot of local theater stuff, they used to call me Lenny as the from Of Mice and Men, just plowing through
Oh,
things with an unrealized strength of
wait.
things.
There's like Ferdinand the bull. Isn't that the name?
Ferdinand, he's the
He likes
kind
the
bull that doesn't want to hurt
flowers.
anybody. Yeah,
Yeah.
all because I may or may not have thrown out a beloved news anchor
Hey,
through a
Chef.
door with a little too much force.
Oh my god.
I was had to go stand in the corner for a little bit because like you nearly hurt him. Like, I'm
Oh.
sorry, you said throw him through the door, so I threw him through the door.
I mean,
It
that's
was
just
in the middle of
about it.
arsenic and old lace, and you gotta get him out of there. He doesn't want to drink that wine.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, did you have any more birthday toast?
I have no more unique births. The ones that Michelle mentioned were pretty
I mean, I
on the
feel like you
money.
guys really nailed it with the birth. I mean, I guess I would say I can't even really say because it's like I really do think that they're taking it seriously. Like I even my birthday toast would be Val coming up and dancing to when he's presenting the dishes, but even that's not even bugging me. Like I think if I was going to be very nitpicky, I could say that, but I mean that didn't even really bug me.
I think
So
they're all having fun, though. I
they're
mean,
having
Yeah,
they're
they're
supporting each other, and that's what
yeah,
matters. Oh,
it's
yeah, and
okay.
enjoyable to watch.
It really
the
it's
when
so
they're
fun.
like the cook-offs, the blind cook-offs,
Yeah,
the teams they're not trying to sabotage each other. They're just
yeah,
Nope.
being they're being
yeah.
supportive, even though they don't know what the heck they're doing. They're still being supportive.
Well, and okay, so we burnt the toast. Who do you think nailed the souffle? Okay, I'm gonna start just because I have just like one or two. Again, I
Yeah, go for it.
honestly I have to give it to the recruits supporting each other. I
Mm-hmm.
like that even though they're competing against each other, I feel like they're clapping for each other, and it's not like annoying clapping where it's like deterring from it's genuine support. Like for example, this last week when Val won, it was like a genuine like they were excited for him, even though it
Yeah.
wasn't them that was the top recruit. I feel like it's like that's infectious, and that's one of the things that we love about Worst Cooks in America. I also feel like they're asking really good questions, so I feel
Yes.
like they're taking it seriously. Like they're still having fun, they're still being a little goofy, but they're really like they understand the show, and it just makes me feel so good inside. And then also, I like the games. The games aren't
Mhm.
crazy. I mean, like they're a little crazy, but they're not too crazy where it's okay. I might disagree, and that's totally okay. But I feel like the games are fun. Like these are games that I would want to play. So I feel like that's whoever came up with that did a really good job this season. I'm gonna start with Matt, just because I think Michelle has a lot. But Matt, who do you think nailed the souffle? Excuse me, this week.
The biggest one I have is actually Manila from the second episode.
Yes.
Because one thing
Yeah.
she said that it's why I picked her for my dream team, talking about the breading and setting up for the sandwich or for the eggplant
Yeah.
it was the sandwich. Sorry, because she made the comment that putting on the breading is just like doing drag makeup. She found a thread to connect it to something
Yeah.
she knows very well and
Yes.
could relate it. Well, it's a little thicker than my makeup would be, but I'm like, that's what you need to teach somebody. You need to
Mhm.
find that thing you can just lock onto. And when I saw that, I had the biggest smile on my face because
Yeah.
in teaching you want to find that connection
Yeah.
and really nailed the souffle. I would say across the board for the recruits who are tasting things, even if
Yes.
it's Reza biting a raw Brussels sprout. You're still seeing we're seeing a
Yeah.
lot more tasting. We're
Hmm.
seeing intentional motion in terms of cooking, and it feels like for people who are learning to cook, and it's weird to say. This is the first phrase that's come out. It feels like there's a buy-in for it, even though they're playing for charity.
Yeah.
Like
It
they
does.
want to be there, they want to learn, and we're seeing so many great things happening with the like. It doesn't feel hectic, it doesn't feel crazy, and I was concerned. I will admit, I was worried with a lot of big personalities.
Yeah.
I hear reality TV, and I can see Michelle's face, just like, oh, I would never. But
Yeah.
it felt like it could have gone one way or the other, and instead we're getting. I mean, we had a chiffonaded basil.
which really they did really well. Was it okay?
That
Was
was
it who was the one? Was it Amara did it the
that's
best? I think.
downtown Julie Brown.
Oh yes. Okay. Oh my
And
god.
I rewound to see the cuts. Looked amazing. Like, we're not drawing attention to the knife cuts in the edit, it seems like, this season, but
Yeah.
there are things that are worth pointing out. Like, I will say, I did notice one more note for a minor burnt the toast. CT, you need a red finger with that knife cut, buddy. I saw
They need to
that
bring that
finger.
back.
I saw it sitting right on top of that knife.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's cutting his onions bad.
I think
Ryan's
we're
been doing
seeing
that too.
Yeah, we're just seeing a lot of great stuff. So I feel like all the recruits deserve a set of flowers for this week, and also whoever put Chef Jeff doing a sandwich challenge this early.
Yeah,
Right here.
You want it. You wanted.
I love Chef Jeff making sandwiches. I mean, crust to crust is a must. And I will say, if I could ask you an interesting question here, because I asked Marissa and she and I had the same answer. What is the best shaped sandwich cut to you?
Are you talking about bread?
If you have a square piece of bread, how would you cut it for the best sandwich?
I would say triangles. Like triangle. Right? I mean, to me, like
I'm a triangle man.
I'm a triangle person. Like, I don't know. I mean, I think that I wouldn't cut it in half. I think triangles look a little bit fancy, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. Michelle, would you triangle?
I think triangles are a little bit maybe easier to eat.
Yeah.
Versus rectangle, but then I'm more of a, sub sandwich kind of person. Okay. So
I had to write down the fact that we hit sandwiches this early. Like, I gotta ask the two of them about like the optimal sandwich cuts.
I honestly I'm with you. Like, I really like subs, like Subway and like Which. Like, I really like those kind of sandwiches. I just think it's triangle, like, because I have a tiny mouth. I
think it's easier to eat without feeling like you're gonna wear it.
Yeah, true.
That's true.
True.
Yeah.
True. That's a really good question. Okay, did you have any more for Nail the Souffle?
Just one real quick one, and where was it? It was for the pounding. Who was it? Grabbing the can of tomatoes and grabbing. Oh, there's Amara smashing the garlic with a can because she was struggling with it. That deserves a shout out because I've done the same thing. She's hitting just no, boom, smashes it.
I had trouble with garlic till episode 9, and I still have trouble with garlic. I mean, like, there's something about turning the knife on its side and hitting it that just you think that you're going to hurt your fingers and you hurt your hand. Mm-hmm. I know you're not, but like, it's just a mental thing. But I hate garlic. Like, I love garlic, but I hate cutting it. I love garlic. Oh my God, but I hate cutting garlic. All right, Michelle, what about you? Who nailed the souffle this week?
I'm laughing because my first job was in an Italian restaurant in the back, and so at 13, and my job was to peel garlic for a lot.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
you must be really good at it. That's really cool.
No, I don't mind the smell of it. Thank goodness.
Okay, so one of my favorite smells is onion and garlic. I just love it. I love it. So go ahead.
I have one more burnt the toast that I'm going through my notes. Lisa, when she cut her finger on making the pasta, that no one told her that there was going to be a sharp blade at the bottom of a food processor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
What did you think it was?
Yeah, I think when you're looking at it, it looks like it wouldn't be as dangerous. I mean, like if for amateurs again going in, I think that it wouldn't look like it was as sharp, but I understand. Yeah,
if it's chopping something up, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I want to for nailed souffle. I'm going to say Reza because
really for nailed the souffle. Okay.
For nailed the souffle, because he's like consistently taking good notes and asking good questions and following his notes.
Yeah.
And taking critique well.
He seems like he's embracing the concepts of what they're trying to teach and following the directions. And I will say most of the recruits this season seem, other than a couple of them, seem like they're taking better notes and following it along. So they're thinking it through and listening while they're taking their notes versus the ones that they can't read the writing when it comes time to do the cook.
My handwriting's terrible, so that would probably move someone like me. No, I understand that. Well, I do agree. I think that they are really okay. Sorry, my dogs. Hey, can someone come get Peaches, please? Oh, never mind. She went away. Sorry. I love Peaches, but she's trying to get in on the action, and then Butters is going
Aw.
crazy. It's a whole thing. But yeah, it's like I feel like there really are like not only like showing us more of the more of the demonstrations, which we've asked for and we love, but I do think that they are taking those better notes. I agree with that. That's a really good observation. Did you have any more for Neil Souffle?
No, I'll probably have some more next week. I agree that the games are good. I like the mystery box one. I was cracking up with that one.
That
But
tongue was mean, though.
I
Figured out
sure didn't
tongues
like
and
Gooey
feel?
Duck.
Oh,
Yeah,
who's Gooey Duck? Gooey Duck. I've never tried. Have you? Oh, wait, raise your hand if you've tried Gooey Duck. I would eat it. I would try
I'd
it.
eat it.
I would
No?
I'd
try it.
try it.
I would try it.
Okay, we would try it. Food Network. So let's get on there. Let's go do eat some Gooey Duck. Because it's like a sea creature, isn't it? It's like a.
It's a clam.
A
It's clam
big
family.
clam.
I mean, I think it sounds pretty good. I'd eat
Yeah.
it. The tongue is hard. Like
The
I think.
octopus felt like the easy one. It was weird to
Yeah.
touch, I imagine, but like as soon as you feel little suckers, like okay, this has got to be an octopus
Or squid. I think that. Well, do
or a
squids
squid.
have suckers on them? No, I
I
don't
don't think
know.
so.
Probably
They're
not,
separate.
right? I should go back. I did a thing in third grade on squids. I should know that. Like I don't know if they. It was one of my favorite projects I ever did on school. So I don't know, but no, I don't think they have suckers. I think it's just octopi that have suckers. I think.
It's
Okay, we're gonna get.
octopodes.
I digress. Who saved their bacon? I have to start. I think the show in general saved its bacon, and
Mm-hmm.
the reason why is it's like I feel like yeah, they grabbed some really big personalities, but I feel like they found people who actually care about learning and actually want and they represent the show really well. I also have to say Save Their Bacon. I really like the way that the two the mentors are doing this season. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like not that either one of them needed to change their methods because I've loved how they've worked in the past, but I feel like them coming on the show and really adjusting to what the recruits need is like saving their own bacon because I feel like both of them want to win, but they're able to kind of see, okay, this is how Reza learns and this is how CT learns and like adjust to it. And I think that shows just not only how great of chefs they are, but how they understand teaching. And so I guess it's more, I
That's a
guess
good
it's
point.
more of a, I guess it's souffle, but I say it's a saved your bacon. I don't know. I
That's
saved the
that.
bacon.
It says the same bacon.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Michelle, what about you? Who saved their bacon? Or save someone else's
Um.
bacon? Because we saw some of that this time.
We did.
Yeah,
Ryan and
exactly.
CT.
Do.
I know, because it's hard because it's 2 episodes. Do you want me to come back to
Yeah.
you?
Um. I'm going to go with
Quit licking.
Val. Val, I think, because he seems like
Okay.
he's picking it up a little bit. He's because his pasta, he caught his pasta. It was like crazy. And Manila for listening, pulling out the little
Mm-hmm.
tiny hand fan to try out her pasta so she could roll it.
I love Manila.
Oh, I
I
do
think
too.
honestly, can we call it right now? I think Manila is going to be in the finale. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
think Beverly and Reza.
Yeah, Beverly
I
feels like she's a sleeper, steady along the way kind of cook.
Yeah, but yeah, sorry, but no, I agree with both of those. Did you have any more for Save the Bacon?
No, well, I mean, I'm going to go back to the production staff because they seem like
Yeah,
they've done more concise, not as outrageous.
yeah,
But I like the little blurbs in there, like Julie
yeah,
Brown's thing about unvarnished wood. They're putting little snippets in there, which we appreciate
yeah.
because,
Yeah.
They're
you know,
funny.
yeah. But
And they're
I
not
think
going
the production
crazy.
staff has done a better job
Yeah.
reining it in a little bit.
I just don't. I don't feel like we've seen so many crazy pants in the past. I feel like, and kind of going off of what you're saying, I feel like again they're having fun, but they're with a purpose. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't feel like they're just being silly to be silly.
It's not frantic.
Yeah.
It's not frantic. That's yeah.
That's a really good way to describe it, Michelle. That's a really good one. Okay, did you have any others?
Nope.
Those were really good ones. All right, Matt, what about you? Who saved their bacon?
I got a couple, but there's no. I mean, the biggest bacon saves are for me are Manila with
Okay.
getting the dough for the pasta fixed.
Okay.
Because I did make a note with the two pasta styles. We had the convenient throw it in a blender or the food
Yeah.
processor and get the dough ball, or Chef Tiffany saying make it by feel when that's not easy. But the first time I made pasta, I will admit it did not turn out good. It was overworked, it was overfloured, it was over everything. But the idea of that, like saying, hey, how do I fix this? Oh, add more flour. Like,
Yeah.
okay, giving that instruction. So I think Manila
Yeah.
saved her bacon there.
Okay.
I have
Yeah, but
Chef
see, I
Ryan.
really quickly, I've never made pasta. I made obviously the pot de choux dough, but I've never made pasta. But I feel like, yeah, the flour, like doing it by feel would have been kind of confusing. Like I agree, like that would have been a really tough method to do it. So that was really interesting. God, sorry.
It takes some practice, and it's one of those
Yeah.
things that there are a lot of YouTube series now of people filming their
Yeah.
Italian nonas saying, "Nona, what does this feel like? How do I know?" And then they're
Do
like,
you watch that
"Oh, this
series?
is what it feels like." I love it. Yes,
Do you
it's
watch
so
it? Do
great.
you watch it?
You should. I've seen a couple episodes, seen a little bit,
Yeah.
but I'll say another one of saving the bacon.
Yeah.
Downtown Julie Brown for the smoothing out the lumpy whipped cream and kind of
Ooh.
hiding it in plain sight, because that's a move. If your plating is off,
Yeah.
hide it. Make it look good at
Yeah.
the end, because that way you've got what you need. I had
Yeah.
Reza calling in for the save on the making the pasta, getting
Yeah.
those 2 minutes in when he needed it the most. And one from the
Yes.
first episode, which I I will admit I don't know how the Food Network pantries are stocked, but I got to give CT a special saving of his own bacon for not only going back to something he knew, but going back to frozen dino nuggets and proceeding to plate frozen dino nuggets in a competition. I both Marissa and I were floored. Like, I don't know where they're stocking those, but good on them. The question was, why do
Yeah.
they have dino nuggets? But he went back to something he knew comfortably. And I think that
Yeah.
was a really big save for him.
I feel like it's like I want to see so much from CT. I mean, again, other than the fact he's on my dream team because I stole him from you guys, I feel like he's really, really wants to be there and he's taking it seriously. And it's like I like learning through his eyes because I feel like he definitely doesn't know what he's doing, but at least he's trying. Like I don't know if he's gonna make it much longer, but I'm enjoying the whole journey. So, but did you have any more?
Those were all my saved bacons.
Okay, are we ready to give out chef's hats? Is it too premature? I'm honestly going to be not giving out any chef's hats today. I really love the way that we're seeing more instruction. So, I mean, I guess if we were going to give one out, I would give one out to the editors again, just because. Thank you, because again, I feel like we can follow these recipes at home, and they did
Mm-hmm.
have so many great notes about the pasta. I felt like that was really helpful for us that have never really made pasta. But I'm not ready to give out a chef hat yet. Michelle, are you giving out a chef hat?
I want to give it out to Chef
Ooh.
Jeff and Chef Tiffany because
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
they're keeping their sense of humor. They're,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, they're
Yeah.
they pick recipes this time that are easier to follow, and
Yes.
it may sound like there's
Yeah.
steps or a lot of steps or ingredients, but they're really not. They're pretty simple, so anybody at home can follow along. So I think that was a good choice for the season as opposed to like
Yeah.
making him do duck the second time.
Okay, like you're saying, like we've seen in the past, especially these last couple seasons, they go really hard at the very beginning. I agree with what you're saying because basically it's like they are doing more
We're
obtainable,
building block,
attainable,
Yeah.
obtainable or attainable.
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 Thank you. That sounded sometimes words,
Words are hard.
Words are hard. Words are hard, man.
Words are hard.
Attainable recipes early on. So I feel like we're growing.
Yeah,
Whereas, before we're thrown in the deep end, this is like we're growing with the chefs.
I
Like
want to
that's
see the red finger come back though.
yeah,
Yeah.
bring that back.
I saw it across the room when he was chopping an onion, and I was like, that finger's looking mighty not red.
Oh. But I mean, again, is that a chef Ann thing? Like, can
I
the
think it
red team,
is.
like, is that something that they could, or just a universal, hey, fix that finger? I don't
I think it was a
know.
chef Ann, but I think it should be universal on the show just kind of
Yeah.
as a nice tie-in, but also because
Yeah.
it's
Mm-hmm.
a a very good visual of that you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
As someone
I
who's
agree
gotten
with
a red finger, yes, I understand. Those are really good. Okay, so those were your chef's hats. Matt, do you have any chef hats you want to give out this week?
I do.
Ooh,
I would
okay.
like to give one first a special chef hat to Chef Tiffany for
Yeah.
showing why she is Chef Tiffany when she jumped in, taking it. One thing that's and I it was
Yeah.
the funny. I had to rewind this 3 times to watch
Oh
because when
God.
she goes, when I'm your Sue and I go in, you are getting the best. It was everything from I'm getting the plates, I am cleaning the station. But the thing
Hmm.
that stood out to me is just like to brush the dirt off your shoulders, Chef Tiffany, because
Yeah.
did you salt the water from across the station, throwing a handful of salt and nailing the pot twice? I rewound it. I'm like, that is like a laser
Don't
shot
rewind
of
it now.
salt, which said
Yeah.
to me like it's one of those moments of like you realize that's why she's one of the head people on the show. It's just it, I go back to that show, Mike Tyson
Yeah.
Mysteries. Sometimes I forget that's Mike Tyson there. I mean, he could kill us with a punch if he wanted to. I mean, they're having fun. They're being goofy cooking, but
Yeah.
when she jumped in, I was like, this is competition, Chef Tiffany.
Okay. I have to ask. So, did you have any more chef hats? Because
I,
I do want to ask you.
I have one for Chef Jeff as
Okay.
well, just because
Okay.
I've noticed, and they pointed out explicitly with the 2 different types of pasta dough,
Yeah.
what their intention is with the cooking style. I'm giving them the easier route because I did notice, even with
Yeah.
the sandwiches, Chef Tiffany's sandwich was very simple. It wasn't a difficult sandwich,
Yeah.
but it was very intentional.
Right.
And then Chef Jeff, when he put together his sandwich, obviously goes a little bit bigger. I mean, he's Jeff Mauro. What do you expect? But then he dialed it back on the soup a little bit. Like they're
Mm.
finding a really strong balance with the instruction, and I think that deserves a lot of praise because, as
Yeah.
I said, they're front loading these recruits. I mean, breaking down a chicken on week 1 was a lot, but
Yeah.
look at the knife skills that we're seeing that aren't even getting pointed out. Is just like chiffonaded basil on a dish. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So we're seeing that maybe pushing them a little bit harder in the beginning is paying off.
Okay. I have to see. And please correct me if I'm wrong, because I absolutely may be wrong. Have we seen Chef Jeff and Chef Tiffany in like TOC type challenges?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Do you think that, okay, obviously, like, I feel like we may see them on the next TOC. I'm going to put it out there. I have no knowledge. I'm just in my opinion because I feel like Chef Jeff and Chef Tiffany, every time they come on this show, it's like, again, with those little things that you're talking about, Matt,
Mm-hmm.
it's like they're proving again why they're some of the best. And I feel like it would be really nice to kind of see that. So I'm hoping to see them in the TOC. I know I
That'd be
just want
really
to put that
cool.
out there just because, Michelle, you shaking your head? Maybe not. You don't
No, I think
know.
Tiffany could. I don't know that Jeff would do very well
Really?
because he is kind of locked into what he does. I mean, he can do
Oh,
different
yeah.
dishes, but he's kind of
Yeah.
he's not as versatile. And TOC is all
You
about
have to be versatile
Sure.
for sure.
versatility,
For sure.
and the randomizer always wins. So,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
always wins.
and
That's
well,
true.
as we saw with the Christmas one, the pairs is they had to do sweet
Mm-hmm.
and savory.
Oh, that's true.
So, I
I don't
mean,
know.
depend.
I kind of thought that. Go ahead. Sorry.
But I think he might have done like Guy's Grocery Games.
Hmm.
Okay. Maybe something
He's a
like
But
triple
that.
G.
yeah, he's a triple G. But as far as like TOC is a whole nother
A
banana.
different bear.
That is
Yeah.
true. That is true. I just was watching this and I, when you have those little like visions, I just had like a little vision and I was like, I could see them on the next TOC. Like I could see them, in my opinion, I don't know. But yeah. Okay. What do you think is going to happen this week? So obviously we have the worst, what is it? Worst Lotus.
Yeah, instead of White Lotus, it's the worst Lotus.
What do you think? I mean, like, obviously they gave us a little preview. I honestly don't like watching the previews in that
Mm.
I like being surprised during the episode. But what do you think we're going to see this week? Do you think that it's going to be, we don't know. We don't know.
No
All I can
idea.
say from the
Yeah.
preview, I think the word of the week is going to be pin bones.
Ooh.
A pin bone.
Because they are. It did show them butchering a fish in the preview.
Oh, from the
Emphasis on butchering. I'm not saying
yeah. You have
definitely
to pull them
breaking
out.
down.
Yeah.
Definitely butchering that
Are you talking
fish.
about the very tiny little bones in a
Yes, you got
fish?
to pull them out with the with little pliers. And I think,
love
and
that
I'm gonna predict
Okay.
one chef's side is gonna have a fish with pin bones, the other one doesn't.
I want to predict.
I think
Okay. So
both.
you say yes, one has one doesn't have one.
I think one
I'm
one
going to
will, one
predict
won't.
that if Manila,
Mhm.
if, no, I'm going to say just Manila, just again with the precision that you have to with the makeup, I think Manila is going to be the best at pulling out the pin bones because she's going to be the best about like really manipulating the tweezers,
Mhm.
in my opinion. I don't know. Michelle, what do you think? We're doing I don't know. I don't even know if this is
I'm
gonna
gonna say
happen.
probably Manila and Reza because
Yeah.
He's very high maintenance too. So
Can I just say that he's surprising me? I mean, like seeing him on Shaws of Sunset, I never expected him to be like this on this show. I
he's
loved
kind
him
of
on Shaws of
funny.
He is funny, but like on Shaws of Sunset, he just is to me, I mean, again, I only saw season one,
Mhm.
but to me, he was very different on the first season of Shaws of Sunset as he is now. But I'm enjoying both of them. Like I enjoyed them for different reasons. So I don't
So,
know.
imagine
Okay,
having both of them on your dream team.
But there can
wait, you
only be
have Reza
one.
and Manila. Okay, yeah. How are our dream teams looking? I'm out. I'm out. I have Manila. Okay, so Lisa was off. So I'm out. I'm out.
Yep.
Lisa. I still have CT, and I still have
Yeah.
downtown Julie Brown. I think that was only three, right? Do we only do three?
Yeah,
Who had
I'm out,
Romeo?
little Romeo. I had little Romeo.
And I
That
have
was a
Andre
In
and
fast
fact,
one.
I
Lisa.
said during Pajama Talk, I wanted to have this whole scene, like, I wanted to follow me on Instagram just as for the bit, and he gets knocked off first episode. It's like, well, little Romeo, if you're
I felt
watching,
like
buddy.
yeah, he was really cool. I liked him. Okay, so you're out one, you're out. I'm out
I'm out
one.
one.
You still have three. I don't know.
Beverly is surprising, by the way.
Yeah.
She's reading her book a lot. I don't know if you noticed this in the background. She's very much going by her notes,
Hmm.
and I think that's gonna benefit her very, very like even I was
Okay, I
making some
disagree, and I'll
meal
tell you
prep this
why.
week, and I had my little recipe thing sitting there, like all my little notes on the whiteboard, like okay, do this, then this, do this, okay, do until this. Like, having a reference early, I think, is going to help her build the fun. Because I have a feeling I know where you're going with this, Alice. I'm going to try to say as a pre-rebuttal
A pre-buttal.
that her building the foundational skills now will make it easier when things get more complex that she won't need the book as much.
Okay. That is definitely a good pre-buttal to my rebuttal. I personally, okay, I do agree and I don't agree. The reason I
Okay.
don't agree is I remember when I got too in the weeds with my notes, like
Mm,
where I took too detailed notes where basically it was, every little miniature step I took a note and basically I spent most of my time cooking or I'm sorry, looking at my notes instead of
mm,
cooking. So I feel like if she has a really good balance of the right amount of notes, it will be good. However, it's very easy to overnote.
mm.
I don't know if that's
Notate.
a word.
Yep.
Overnotate and get too specific where basically, you get kind of confused. So I feel like if she does like a good amount of notes that are the right detail, she'll be fine. But I definitely got in the weeds one of these episodes. I don't remember which one it was, but basically I took way too many notes and I got confused and I ended up I think in the bottom that week. So I understand. But no, I'm guys, I'm just loving this. I can't wait. I mean, obviously
So
there's
fun.
episodes going on right now. I'm loving so it's a next week is a double episode or tonight
Yeah.
is a double episode.
Next Sunday is a double episode.
It doesn't end next week, does it? No,
It
no,
ends the
no.
first.
The first, okay.
It's
I feel
just
like
like the
it's gone
fastest season
fast.
ever. Oh,
Yeah.
and Mama Bird said, I think Brett overnoted too. And I agree. I think especially on the episode 8, it was episode 8, was basically when he was referring to his notes too much. And then basically he got a little confused as well. I agree with that. But anyway, I always love talking to you. This makes my
Always
entire
fun.
week. I'm so excited. Do you guys have anything? Oh my God, we have to roll for bingo cards. Okay.
Matt, do you
As
have a dice?
okay,
I,
as I
I
tell
don't
you
have
every
one handy,
week.
unfortunately. I forgot to grab them before I hopped on.
Oh
We can make
no.
up numbers. Uh,
You go ahead.
mentally rolling it. That's mentally rolling. Allison, you got 2.
Okay, cool.
Michelle, 6.
Okay, is anybody else like seeing this imaginary dice over Matt's head?
I am.
And I got 3.
Okay, I was gonna say you'd probably be 3. No, guys, I mean, as I say every time, I stalked Michelle. She had these great bingo cards. I was like, bring them on, babe, because they're amazing.
They're
If
so
you want to
fun.
talk about where we can find the bingo cards and all that jazz, go ahead.
Yeah, so you can find bingo cards. There are 6 to choose from at ForkTravel.com, and you can play one or you can play several.
Yeah.
And it's just for fun. I don't know what the episodes hold before anybody else does. I make them, just off the top of my head, and sometimes they're good, and sometimes you get a blackout. Sometimes no bingos. So,
Yeah.
main thing is have fun, and if you do play, make sure you post and let us know how you did.
Well, and also you also have started adding the recipes as well, which I think is amazing. Go ahead.
Right, and if you on the page where you can pick the cards, the recipes are there, and on the archive page, the recipes are there as well, so you can review the episode, the synopsis of it, and see what they cooked.
Yeah, I love it. I get so excited talking to you guys every week. Okay, next week
It's a highlight.
it's on. Does anyone else have anything to say before we sign off?
Have fun
I ate a
cooking.
lot of food
Yeah.
last week.
Oh my God! Wait! I'm sorry. Wait, we have to stop. Michelle, do you want to tell us about what you did last week? Because I
Yes.
love that you sent
So
that picture.
last weekend I was in San Diego for the Specialty Food Association Winter Fancy Fair, and I ate my way from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. 2 of the days, and 10 to about 2 o'clock because we had to leave on the third day.
Yeah.
And it was like row and row and row and row of Wagyu and pasta and cheese and still more cheese and charcuterie. And I got to meet Joe Sasto, who was
I'm just
there.
like,
He
So
had a
jealous.
booth he was demoing his new product, Tantos, which is like a air popped pasta, which is really good. It's a nice chip. Made a lot of connections, got some contacts for the students that I went with for the Food Science Club for for internships and possible jobs. So it was a great time. It was like just eat our way through the convention center, and it was huge. So I can't wait till next year. It's in San Francisco.
Nice.
okay, I just loved that she sent us the picture, and I was like, oh my God, that's Joe! I'm so excited. Okay,
I met him and his partner. They were very sweet, both of them.
Oh,
God.
he seems like a really nice
Chef
guy.
Greenspan because he was supposed to be there too, but it was huge. You'd have to have like a tracking device to find anybody there. So
Oh my gosh. Okay, and then Matt, I'm so glad again. Can you link on our thing kind of
Yeah.
what the event was, just so that we can look it up and maybe we can go in the future? Because I think that's really.
you can't. It's for specialty buyers.
I can't go. Oh,
No,
Could you put us in your
it's for
suitcase and
I'll
like
just live
roll us in?
vicariously through you.
it's for specialty buyers. They demo new products, new techniques.
Oh,
Like
Okay.
they had a sushi
I'm
machine.
not
They
that.
had robotics and stuff. It was great.
Stop. Okay, well, never mind. That sounds really cool. I'll
That's
just
pretty
live through
cool.
you. That's so
Yeah.
cool. All right, Matt, do you have anything you want to say?
I am going to have to try that pre-melting mozzarella in a pan before draping it onto every dish from here on out because the noises that I made the neighbors concerned.
Everyone's raclette. That's what that was.
Yes, but it was like an everyday raclette. It wasn't just like you
Yeah.
had to get the fancy cheese and the blowtorch. Like that was just stovetop, and I was like, yes, I need this in my life. I'm going to go buy a brick of mozzarella next time I go shopping and just do that.
Okay, well, I have a challenge for you guys as we're leaving.
Okay.
I saw, I think it was Applebee's. I think it was Applebee's. They have this new thing where they took a cheeseburger and they cut it in half and they put it in a plate and they have cheese around it. I need someone to try that. I just need someone to try it because I want to know if it gets soggy. Like in my head
Okay.
cannot compute. I mean, it looks honestly, it looks kind of good. I mean, I know I'm a former cheese hater. I'm learning to love it. It just looks. It's like I don't understand how this sandwich is working. It's basically they cut a cheeseburger in half, they put it on there, and then it's like a plate, and then they have this melted cheese. I don't know. So I need one of you guys to try it. No,
I got
no.
I got rehearsals coming up, and I could probably convince the people to be like, "Hey, it's a Friday. Let's go to Applebee's."
Okay, I'm gonna link it because I have to show you guys this. But anyway, that's all.
I don't know
Okay,
if I've seen that. I'll have to watch our
it
I
was
haven't
so
seen it.
if
weird.
they have
I
it.
just saw it and I was like, okay. But anyway, I digress. It's always great seeing you guys, and we'll see you guys next
Always.
week. Bye, guys.
Have a good week, everybody.
You belong at Applebee's. Bye, guys. Bye.